Mm. Wonder if I should have any kind of intro. Maybe I need some music. That's what people do, right? Add some music so that it's not just silent for the first couple minutes. I did want to give some time though before the starting time. So antsy. Maybe I shouldn't have started it this early. I'm so antsy, I'm just gonna start right on the dot. I don't even know, I arbitrarily picked a time, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So, gonna start with a submission from Demo. Thank you for the submission. This is a session on Yard, the recent session on Yard with Dreadringer. And I guess because we're going to be watching a couple games with the same rotation, I wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts about this rotation. So, something that I think is pretty important here is getting your Tri-slosher and 96 to help each other out. 96 struggles a lot with chum, or it doesn't struggle, but it wastes a lot of time if you shoot chum. So I don't want to see, ideally you want to see this 96 shooting Cohawks and the Tri-slosher shooting chum for it. But of course you have Dreadringer, which is like one of the best AoE weapons in the game. Probably the best, at least for lessers. For big groups of lessers, so that will be its main job. And then there's Inkbrush. Some people think it's the worst weapon in the game. I don't think so, but it's not great. It is lightweight, and I guess so is Tri-slosher. So that makes it a pretty good egg runner, I think, and it has decent mobility. So yeah, I guess you could say, looking at it as a whole, Inkbrush is the main egg runner flyfish bomber. You have Tri and 96 helping each other out. 96 does have the, I forgot to mention, 96 has the highest DPS. I should say this. I think it does 85 damage per shot. and it has the highest single target DPS. So it probably is going to be best for killing bosses. While you have Dreadringer, which of course is also really good at killing bosses. And if there's multiple big shots, you're probably going to want Dreadringer. But yeah, okay. So I wanted to point 85 out just because it goes to show how much wasted damage there is if you use 96 to shoot Chum. Okay, so that's just a quick overview. Now we jump into the actual gameplay. And okay, so this is pretty high level gameplay. This session is with demo, that's not important, but it's pretty high level overfishing. So I will be pretty pointing out all the small details. Oh yeah, I was looking for nitpicky. So yeah, just be aware of that. So I did skip the first game of this session. I've watched a little bit of already. I think there's not too much there. So let's start with the second game, and hopefully this video plays without frame stutters. And if you see frame stutters, please let me know. I guess I don't really know how to fix it, but it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. All right. So we have High Tide. First thing I want to do is to identify the snatchers. So I like to, in my sessions, I like to have one person who's designated as the one who throws an egg next to basket. And I guess I should say, like, so I kind of like this first spawn, especially on yard, because snatchers can come from far, and you want to know that ASAP because you're going to have to spend more time on the far side of the map if there are foreign snatchers. Okay, so these 3 eggs here, these 3 eggs here, I want one of them to be thrown next to the basket. And like I said, it's usually easier if you agree beforehand. I have a team, so it's easy for me when I play. But if you're in a pickup, you want to agree there's one person who throws the egg by basket, and it's important that you don't pick that egg up. I guess you can also leave the egg. Something I do sometimes is bomb a Maza basket and don't score any of the eggs. And that's how I figure out snatcher direction, but very important. Figure out snatcher direction first. Oh yeah, and also I'm not gonna like repeat that. I know it's probably gonna be something that comes up multiple times, but I'll just say it this once. So we see that the snatchers are coming from, let me scroll back just a little bit. I don't know if we saw them before, but this is the first time I saw. Snatchers are, oh my god, please. Snatchers are here. So that is what I call basket left. They're going to optimize far right, and they do optimize most of the left too, I think, except for the far left spawns, like the super far left spawns. Oh, I just saw the thing in chat. How many submissions? I've only gotten one so far. This is the only one I got. I do have some of my own gameplay to look at if we finish looking at this, which that probably will happen. But yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah, I only see, unless you submitted it like right now, I only received one of them. Let me see. Yeah, I only see one response. Oh, okay, it suddenly said two responses. Wait, where is it? Oh, sorry, Seth. This is a session submitted by demo. Yeah, unfortunate. Um, Let me see if I can do something to review it really quick, or like make it so that it shows up on stream correctly. Okay. Hopefully that'll work when we get to it. Okay. That's pretty funny. That's Sus King right here. Anyway, so we see the snatchers. Important. Fly fish behind basket. Inkjet used. I did think this inkjet was a little bit early. Maybe the fly fish should have been called out so that two people that are not the Dreadringer could have bombed it. In this case, I don't think it's worth Dreadringer bombing it. So I can understand the inkjet. Unfortunately, it's pretty low hazard, so there's not much else to shoot. But, you know, to be fair, your specials don't often get used for important things on low hazard, so maybe this was good. It's funny, those snatchers really didn't help very much. There's no far spawns until one of the last spawns. I probably would have let the lid get up a little bit higher there. Okay. And that was basically all the eggs. Nice. I think, I guess I need to skip to a higher hazard game, huh? Maybe that'll be better. I'll watch through this whole game and then see. I think I hear Scrapper. Yeah. Oh, there's two lids though. Three lids. So, one thing that I want to point out, you can see that demo is the host of this room because it pick up egg lag, or sorry, pick up eggs without egg lag, and therefore prioritize the exit basket. However, you don't want to... Yeah, Inkbrush rotations are tough. If you get it like on back-to-back games, like wave 3, wave 1 especially, and then, you know, deal with big shot spam, it's tough. I honestly, I skipped this rotation because I don't like to play Inkbrush rotations. I don't mind it as much in random rotations when you can play it like once and then not have to deal with it for a while. But when you have to deal with it every other game, it's pretty tough. Especially when you have Tri too, which is kind of a spammy weapon. But yeah, okay. I was saying that demo is host, which means I'm gonna go back a little bit. So all three of those eggs were collected, and I know this is very nitpicky, but like I mentioned, we're gonna be nitpicky because this is high level gameplay. Those 3 eggs, although it's fine to score them, I think you want to prioritize killing these spawns, and you want to throw. Can I get my pen to work? This lid, you want to throw those eggs first. Prioritize far eggs, what my team calls backwards egg running. Run the eggs that are farther from basket first. But I would almost like turn the scrapper and then ignore it. And just go straight for this lid that already stalled, kill it there, throw those 3 eggs first. Even if you're the host, you can still go for, or you still want to go for far eggs. It's only when, there's a huge pile up at basket, especially at the end, that you want to be like staying right next to basket. So you notice that I think there's an egg left over there. Yeah. And it's a little bit slower, but low hazard, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, inkjet. Fair. Oh yeah. So, okay, you could say that death was the fault of 96, who was trying to shoot the fish stick. Go back just a little bit. So I see there's a 96 that starts to shoot at the fish stick. If I'm the inkjet, okay, if I was the 96, I probably would let that inkjet deal with it. But okay, let's say I'm talking from demo's perspective here. I see the 96 shooting the fish stick. I would ignore it. Don't double tasks. Let them do their thing. If anything, you should, if possible, help them not die. I don't think that's possible though. I think they died to missiles. Yeah. So the death was gonna happen, but a little bit of wasted time. I like this movement. All right. Now we get to see Inkbrush gameplay. How fun. Honestly, okay, you see the stinger spawn? This goes for like any time you see a lurable and then a not lurable. I guess, okay, a scrapper in this case, as soon as you see the stinger spawn over here. Oh my god, my pen. Okay, so there's a stinger here. I would say the person furthest up, which is Chris in this case, should tag that scrapper immediately. Or maybe the 96 should. Yeah. But honestly, any weapon could do it. Tag the scrapper, get the scrapper to basket, and deal with it by yourself. The other 3 people go straight for the stinger get those 3 eggs and maybe whatever else spawns there. But you don't want to be staying back like this. It doesn't really lure anything, right? Usually when you want to stay really far away, it's because of drizzlers. But you don't see any drizzlers here. Yeah, so I would definitely be like, as soon as I see the stinger, go with Inkbrush. I would definitely not be the person who kills the car here. The scrapper. I call them cars. And I get it, you're the host. Run the closest eggs. But it's really not necessary. Admittedly, snatchers don't matter as much on this tide, so it's not as important to see where they are. Sad Inkbrush. Cannot shoot the steel egg. Oh, did you overlap specials? Honestly, I couldn't tell. Was there more than a strike? By the way, I would have used strike like here. If you had an inkjet, you'd use it, but no inkjet. Okay. Oh, the first strike. So you did use a strike. I guess strike for left. Yeah, there's a little bit of overlap with the splashdown. I don't know. You just kind of have to VC for that. And even then, sometimes you just you use specials at the exact same time. Nothing you can do about it. It just happens. But yeah, so 2 flyfish spawn. It's tough because there's a lot of eels, but the other strike maybe should be used here as well. Okay, I like that. You saw the strike going for the fish stick and ignore it. Don't double that. Good. By the way, again, very nitpicky. Just gonna say it because, you know, you probably want it. Right here. Okay, let me go back a bit further. So first of all, there is a missed opportunity to deposit an egg. That happens. But here the decision. So the steelhead bomb lands here. You're not really damaged. What I would do is go this way. Squid roll. You're not going to kill the steelhead anyway. There's no eggs over here. So this will not kill you. Even if you're right next to it, you time the squid roll right, make use of it, take it, or what is it called? Take advantage of it and run the eggs quicker, or like get in position quicker. I probably would have stayed at the fish stick, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna skip forward now. Let's go to a higher hazard game. How about the last game of the session? Why not? I know people's hands are dead here. You know what, maybe let's not do the last game. Let's do the second to last game. Alright. So here's an example of a time where it's definitely correct to just... I wouldn't say definitely, but it's correct to just stay back and not kill things far. So I do think the decision by you to stay over here on the right side is okay, but this flyfish needed to die. I did not circle that. This flyfish needed to die first cycle. That flyfish is close first cycle, and few too many people. I guess it was the eels, right? Maybe there could have been better eel luring to allow 2 people to palm that. But yeah, that's gonna snowball a little bit. Also, I'm completely wrong, it moves closer. Wow. You can tell I don't play on yard as much. So again, here I see the super hard focus on basket eggs. I said that I wasn't going to repeat things, but... Okay, actually, I want to talk about that. This is something that not enough people talk about. Where do you bomb the flyfish? I probably went back too far, but that's okay. Okay, so Cess is in front of you. That's important. That means you wait to bomb. Actually, this is my advice anyway. Let the person in front bomb first, see where their bomb is going, and then bomb the other one. Or you can position yourself and make it obvious. Like, swim up to them and make it obvious you're on the right of them or the left of them. So I guess the flyfish is about to close here, so maybe it's tough, but... Yeah, I can understand why you bombed right. Okay, I'm not going to nitpick that too much. But in general, if you see yourself in that situation, you're the one in behind, you can see where the person in front is throwing their bomb better than they can see. So ideally, you want to bomb second. So much low tide. Maybe I should skip to a different wave. Yeah, let's see what wave 3 is. Low tide again? Oh my god. What is this low tide day? Let me go back again. Do a different wave. Here. I like this camera movement here, going back and looking at the flyfish, make sure that you know what's going on. There are some moments where you kind of tunnel vision, usually on the basket, but that was a good moment there where you kind of turn around. Yeah, the low tide spam. It's not the worst on this map, but not the best either. Usage. See the far right flyfish cycling. So this flyfish ideally should be killed on its second cycle because it's closer. And it's activating. Okay, nice. I would say again here, I wouldn't have dropped from the fish stick, but maybe sometimes it's worth. Where's the night waves? Should I find a night wave? Maybe I should look at a night wave before I change people. So this lid I like to stall a little bit earlier, just so if you get the lid right in the right spot, right here, not right there, right here, it can kill this drizzler. So you see the drizzler, you see the lid. Ideally kill the lid with the drizzler. Kill the drizzler with the lid. So I'm not a big fan of what just happened there. Tornado. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if tornado is worth VOD reviewing. I don't know. Maybe night waves are too linear. Maybe. Okay. So we see a flopper, immediately goes to paint it. In my opinion, so this is kind of a opinion sort of thing, and it's not something you should do every single time. But if you don't intend to kill the flopper there, don't paint it there. It will cycle faster, and you can paint it a basket. You have the paint weapons to do it, and you have the time to do it too. And then you get the eggs close to basket. Here, the flopper is unarmored, which is fine. I mean, if you intend to kill it in midair, sometimes that's fine. But this is my opinion. Don't paint the flopper if you don't plan to kill it there. I'm not sure if... So, okay. I'm gonna look at this fish to kill and just analyze, nitpick, everything. So you go for the fish to kill here. This is only worth... Well, I guess it is painting and there's... Are there eggs down there? I'm not sure if there are eggs down there. Like, here. If there are, and it's painting, maybe it's worth killing that fish stick, but it's a lot of time investment. And if you're the one that kills the fish stick, I think it's worth you going to get the eggs. Because you're the one that can react fastest to the eggs being on top of the fish stick. Because you're the one that knows they're there. So I would have gone, if I was going to kill the fish stick, would have gone up the fish stick and get 2 eggs. And then let your teammates get these snatcher eggs. I'm not sure if that would have happened. But maybe. Another low tide. LMAO. Let's go try to find... Also, what the heck was that death? Find a night wave. Where's the night wave at? Oh, that was not night wave. Never mind. OMG tornado. Kind of boring. TBH. I don't know why I'm watching this. I just trailed off. Okay, Griller. Okay, actually, I want to watch this. Dread is a great Griller weapon. For his rotation, I mean. Ah, I think. I think it is worth on this map. Sometimes it's not worth, but I think it is worth seeing where the snatchers are for Grill. So I would have left an egg. Remember that you can bomb grillers. I think it's totally worth as Inkbrush. Ah, unfortunate. That was funny. You know what? I guess Inkbrush gameplay isn't that interesting to VOD review. You kind of just have to kill the small fry. And to be fair, there is another small fry killer. Try. Pretty good. Dread also just kills random small fry. But yeah, I would definitely spend ink on throwing bombs at grillers. Not sure if I would have striked that. Oh my god. Alright, that's a great one to end on. Let's see if I can pull up M's. I don't know if you're still here, but I will pull yours up anyway. I will attempt. Cool. Mert. Oh, it's Mert. Okay. Does this work? Okay. Cool. Let me change the name. Says demert. Okay, let's see, what is this? Is this the same rotation? Oh, it is. Yeah, no worries. I'm not worried about the audio. Okay, is there any HLM here? I kind of want to look at an HLM game. Oh, there is. Let's see. Let's look at a couple of HLM games. Oh, wait, that was the only one. No, wait, there's two. Okay. All right. Audio. Let's turn this up. Yeah, they're fairly close. I don't know. I just wanted to do HLM. No real reason. I guess there is a reason, but it's like, I guess it's just my choice. Might as well, right? Yes, there's a lot of focus on killing what's in front of you. As Inkbrush, I would be very deliberate at not putting myself in positions where I have to kill things. Like, you want to be the one to turn the car, the scrapper. You want to be the one to, you know, crush lids or whatever. And bomb Maz. Oh, that was unfortunate. Or even get stingers. Someone went to get it, so. I wouldn't have killed that. So, this lid, I think, well, the timing might not be perfect, but, okay, it's Twitch, so I feel like going back 5 seconds is hard. So this lid, I would consider keeping it. It's... Okay, no VC. Good to know. It's a weird decision sometimes, but you have a lot of eggs. You have to deal with these lessers. Use the lid. I mean, after the lessers stop spawning on the left side, if they do, then you can kill it then. But I would just crush this lid. Keep crushing it. Oh, they change immediately. Never mind. There's still some lessers here. But the point is that there's enough eggs on the ground. You don't actually need those 3 eggs from the lid. You have like 6. So you can crush it while still efficiently depositing eggs. Okay, I would definitely focus as the 96 on killing the Drizzler here. You have the capability to one cycle, I believe. Maybe with some help. But this, not as necessary. Would definitely focus the Drizzler. I like that. Get all the eggs, good. You see there's Far Snatchers. Mechanical mistake. I think that was a good time to Leo. But you could see there what I was mentioning earlier. The person with the ink brush turns the car, the other person kills it. So ideally, that's what happens. And even if you're there, like if the car reaches you first, sometimes it's better to wait. Like you bump the car with your body, but don't hit it, and let the other person hit it or tag it. Indeed, you were about this. So minor thing. I know there's a lot going on. Ooh. There is a lot going on the screen. But if you can, if you have the ability, look right here. Look at your ink tank. Your aim, you can use your peripheral vision to aim, especially if your target is stationary, like a tagged scrapper. Your eyes can be right here. And look at when your ink runs out. Oh, another high tide. Was that triple? Am I misremembering? So that was an interesting interaction. The flopper jumped to basket because 3 people stayed at basket, which is a little bit questionable. You probably want more people going out for the stinger eggs, but maybe keeping one person at basket just in case there's a flopper is useful. I don't know. Maybe not. But ideally, you want not the Dreadringer alone over here. I can't draw. It's here. Missed the lift. Let me go back. I think you were just AFK here. And that costed you enough time. You can still jump to the lift, by the way. Like, instead of turning left here, I would have immediately gone. These lessers don't really matter. At least you have basket snatchers. So that stinger's actually optimized. So is that stick. Which means if I am the 96 here, this... Oh, I forgot to erase this. This stick needs to go down ASAP. I guess you don't need to do it ASAP. You have 72 seconds, but the stick is important because those eggs will be optimized. Otherwise, it's not that important. Ooh, unfortunate. Of course, the basket stick matters more. Yeah, the deaths caused a bit of a snowball. And the sticks very annoying on this map. I would use the lid here. Nice. Oof, oof. One thing with being on a lid is that you cannot squid roll. And you can't swim either. So, stuff. Dude, this is why HLM is cool. Now I get to see all the all the tough times, you know? I guess it was more of a mechanical thing than anything else. The floppers barely weren't painted, and that caused like a huge snowball. But maybe if the earlier statics were dealt with quicker, especially that first spawn flyfish, maybe that snowball wouldn't have happened. Alright. I'll look at the next game, why not? Why not? I like the aggressive opening position. Split the lids, oh, unfortunate. I do like, okay, it is really nice when you can have one lid come this way and the other lid come this way, because then they won't stall on each other. It's kind of tough to do consistently, though. Oh. So here, there's a lot of basket. Actually, I shouldn't say there's a lot. There are some basket eggs, and then there's like how many people? Oh, there's only 2 people. But I would say maybe you should go out. Oh, those eggs weren't spawned yet. That drizzler was killed. There's 3 people here. Okay. Never mind then. So M kills the drizzler, which you didn't know. And you want to lure the right stuff, which is understandable. Yeah, that's fine. That was just unfortunate. It was a good weight breaker. I'm not sure I would do this. I think there's enough eggs already. And it... Yeah, maybe it was worth. I don't think I would have done it though. And all these day waves. Why am I only VOD reviewing day waves? Where are the night waves? Yeah, I know I skipped them. But hey, I didn't know that. Kill a snatcher. Let's look at that again. I want to look at this movement. So you notice there's a big shot on right here. And as Dreadringer, it's probably best for you to go. Probably. And to do that quickest, oh, you also see stingers. But also that's not your job. You have stinger killers. Not really, actually. But 96 does it fair enough. And I would go this way. Go on this fan and go to the big shot. You see the eel over there too. And you know it's not on you. So whoever was closest has that eel and probably is being chased away from the big shot cannon. And you know they're luring the eel from like here. If you have the mindset of, I need to help my teammates kill lessers in order to kill the stinger, that's fair, but yeah, I think this is more important. Go this way, be safe, get to the big shot. Okay, you left. So I would definitely, you said there's no VC, right? Did you say that? I don't know. Yeah, I think you said that. I would want your camera to be facing this way. What? I didn't draw anything. Face your camera this way. You don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening either. But I want to know. You probably want to know too. I'm going to go back and watch that again. So you leave because you see the eel. Okay. Maybe you could have stayed by going up to high ground. But my camera would be turned this way. Oh my god, my pen. You use the wave breaker, your other teammates are dealing with everything over there. There's no immediate threats. So the immediate threats are on this side. So there's a fly fish on right. There's like so many big shots. Yeah, I think the big shot, the death. Oh my god, a night wave. The death when you were going towards the big shot cannon caused a pretty big snowball. Especially when you're dread, you don't want to put yourself in situations where you might die, which is, you left the big shot cannon when there was an eel on you. But yeah, that first death, unfortunate. Okay, let's see the Mudmouth gameplay. Let's go. Snatchers are far right. Okay. Yeah, I would not shoot at Cohawks at all. Red Ringer deals with that. Oh my god, the Tri-slosher fall off, so annoying. Yeah, says this way, honestly, I am not the best person to talk about it just because I pretty much always play with VC. At least I try to. My team does. So, but yeah, I think it's tough because there's not a universal meaning for this way. Except come here, look at me. And sometimes that's very helpful. Sometimes it's not as helpful. Not using it at all, of course, is not great. Honestly, I have that issue. I'm not used to using it, so I don't use it very much. But I will say, I, as a Joy-Con user, find it tough to hit the arrows, especially while trying to do other things. I personally remapped this way to L. I would give that advice to anyone. Remap this way in Booyah to easier buttons. I remapped this way to L and Booyah to X. Yeah, X. And that is, at least on Goldie Seeking, when you use Booyah in this way a lot, and it has a universal meaning, it's very helpful. By the way, I don't know how much delay there is. Hopefully, it's not too much. It's probably a lot. Maybe next time I'll choose ultra low latency. Or is this low latency? I think I selected low latency. But yeah, if I select a lower latency, maybe I can interact with chat a little bit faster. Something learned for next time. Yes, I agree with you. There's some kind of stigma towards spamming help, and it causes people, I think, especially the people who have played for a long time, I think it has they've learned to not use help because spamming it is quote unquote annoying. Personally, I spam help when I'm dead. No matter, even if I'm dead for forever, I spam help. Except, when you point out in VC that you want to stay dead to lure things, then I stop spamming. But I mean, I see nothing wrong with it, personally. If you're dead, people need to know. And I personally like using VC to say when you're dead too, or where you're dead. I say I'm dead on this side. I'm imagining especially for Mariner's Bay when there's not as much visibility and maybe you're the only one on right side. Use help a lot. Or no, that's not what I meant to say. I lost my train of thought. I meant to say in VC that you're on the right side. Like, I'm dead on right side. Revive me, or revive in blank seconds. Or you don't have to go that far, but revive on left side. Blah, blah, blah. That helps. But otherwise, spam help. Maybe even, not maybe, even with VC spam help, it helps. Spam help in chat. Come to chat. Chat has things to say. I want to look at that egg running. This is very nitpicky, but that is what this stream is for. That is who I am. I think this egg running is good. I don't think I would leave an egg though, but that may be too nitpicky. But here, okay. So even with these eggs, which are much less than 1 egg throw distance away, let's see. I'm using this because I like using it. This distance. It's close enough, but far enough that you want to throw eggs still. Yeah, the 1 egg is, I don't know. You could make the decision to leave it. You could keep it. I mean, it's tough because its grades make it really slow. But here, I want you to use your ink tank. Use your ink tank, throw those far eggs first. Even I would say throw these first. And yeah. Run eggs backwards. Yeah, so now that you've run all the basket eggs, there's not really much to do at the end of the wave. So, and that's not really like your fault at the end of the wave for being indecisive, because it's hard. Like, all the eggs are far away, right? But that's because, or not it's because, but you want to run those first. And then you'll have the basket eggs at the end. And maybe it shouldn't even be you, because you're not the host. Those far eggs, if anyone's played High Tide ship on extra work, you know that these eggs, I get a better angle of it. This is good enough. These eggs over here, where's my thing? They can be thrown into basket directly if you're good. You gotta do like, some good inputs. But I probably would have gone there earlier. Did he get the far egg? Okay. 1 egg scored. Okay. Let's move to not HLM. Maybe some other, I'll just randomly pick. Huh? What is this? Rush? Should I VOD review Rush? Is it something people even want? Oh, it's Dreadringer. Maybe it's worth. You have Inkjet too. Maybe people have seen this. So Joptis said maybe Inkbrush, better to run eggs on the High Tide Island instead. It could be. I think Tri or Inkbrush, either one's fine. But it's more about the split. You don't want to both be a basket. If I don't think you were the host, Joptis, but maybe both of you going far earlier in the wave would be better. Yeah, I guess on yard, one reason that you would want to run the basket eggs early is because you're hoping that the next mudmouths, the last mudmouths will all be a basket, and then you'll have a bunch of basket eggs to run. So that's a fair it's a fair gamble to take sometimes. It didn't work out, but I'm not sure if that was the intention, but it It could be that you want to score the basket eggs and hope for more. Instead of, both going out to the high tide island. But as far as Inkbrush or Tri-slosher going there, I don't think it really matters that much which one or both. Oh my god. The all paths. So hard to filter. So you see the snatchers are on basket, right? And maybe you can consider when the spawns are from here, you can consider killing the goldies early as dread. Yeah. Actually, to that point, I would probably position here. It's aggressive, but I think this comp can handle it. Of course, not while you're targeted. Jet immediately. Nice. In a no VC session, it's... I don't know how to say this, but pulling the trigger on both inkjets it's a decision you can make, especially if it's high tide muds. I would say that's the main wave that you want to make that decision on. But there is a possibility that your teammates have Booyah, Splashdown, Reef Slider, something like that, and you might be screwed if there's many statics for the wave 2 and 3. So, okay, I should have said. I was specifically referring to it being wave 1 here. I gotta circle it because I'm cool. Okay, it's wave 1. What if Inkjet is the only static special, is what I'm thinking. Maybe I would save one just because of that. I don't know though. It's tough in no VC session. Yeah, I don't mind this at all, especially with deaths. Use the walls. Okay, that was kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's less interesting to everyone who's watching who played extra work. I did not, to be clear. So maybe you've seen too much Rush already. I feel like the reaction to that far flyfish was a little bit slow. Maybe you were AFK. I don't mind this decision, but I would say I would have liked you to turn the camera this way, like at some point. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that actually. You are host. Oh, I have this preview. I would have liked you to turn your camera just a little bit, just to keep your awareness up, especially no VC. You have to know everything yourself. So maybe there's some spawns over there that you need to deal with. Maybe not. I would definitely be thinking about getting that stinger first. It's optimized. Okay, the crab got it. So it turns out that the quote-unquote gamble, I guess it's not much of a gamble because if your teammates having Booyah Reef splashdown is kind of unlikely. Also Wavebreaker. And in this case you have Crab and Strike, so it is completely fine to use both Inkjets. So right here I'm thinking there is eggs over here. There's 3 eggs from the stinger. There's 6 eggs, maybe more, over here. I should guess down here. And those are optimized. However, there might not be enough time. You might be able to get some though. So I would consider helping the snatchers here, and maybe they can optimize a few. Maybe. Maybe not though, because this stick is right here. And oh my god, I can't circle things. This stick will probably make the snatchers too slow. But maybe they'll help a little bit. That's what I'm thinking about though. Let's see what you do. Okay. Collect big shot eggs, that's fair. I don't mind this. So those are the 3 stinger eggs. Maybe if you helped one, I'm not sure if it would have been worth to only help the snatcher by 1 egg, because it helps it by exactly 1 second. Easy to remember. Maybe if you had gone back from Big Shot, or not even gone to Big Shot in the first place, and saw the stinger and killed it immediately, the snatcher would have been faster. So, yeah, those are things to consider. Obviously, you're not prophetic. I'm not saying blaming you for that, but that's what might have happened. And I know I'm saying this from a point of view of someone who doesn't have to focus on playing, so it's very different when you have to actually play. Oh, a Nightwave? Crazy. Mothership with Inkbrush? Yeah, I'm skipping that. Sorry. No one wants to watch that. Okay. That's probably enough of Yard. How long have I been going for? An hour? I'm gonna switch to my own gameplay now. And I'm gonna do this, I guess, slightly differently because I know what I was thinking. So I can say the things that I was thinking, and maybe I'll do this as a kind of explanation of what I was doing, of what I was thinking. Before turn stream on. Oh, there's VC. Hopefully let me turn the volume down actually. Hopefully that VC is not confusing. Let me change the name. Maybe I'll turn up VC if some important callouts are being said.
I should not that. That's crazy.
Oh, it's so funny.
Optimize right.
So you'll notice that, I don't know if you can hear, maybe I should turn it up a little bit, but Sideface is saying optimize right. So she is kind of the designated throw egg next to basket person when we play as a team. That's very nice. Now we know that these eggs, we don't have to collect them, or like the fly fish. So very important. Do that in your games. Here. I don't really want to kill it. You can kill it. I would. Did I kill the eel? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh, I rally. Okay. I can't see the stick. Okay, that's crazy.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Honestly, bad gameplay. Don't watch.
Huh? Oh,
I should have been. I think I should have been throwing eggs from over here. Top left. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Crazy.
Okay, so let's see if we do backwards egg running here.
No. I got chummed. That's crazy.
Yeah, not too good. Well of a job, is it?
Oh, I stole your egg. That's crazy.
I don't know. I guess with the death, it was hard to run all the eggs.
That's crazy. Oh my god, the fish stick.
I would have liked myself to turn the camera earlier. But it's fine. That was a poor attempt at canceling.
I've been looking. Where are they? Okay, it's far left. Oh, just... Oh my god, it literally is. The demons.
I probably could have waited for the snatcher instead of going up myself. Why did I stall the drizzler there? Oh, I crabbed to try to kill the drizzler. I see. Yeah, unfortunate. I was a little bit out of range.
No, where? I saw top left.
I feel like my decision making is very slow here. And whale was used, so my crab was useless.
It's crazy. No, don't kill me. That's crazy.
That was fine.
Oh, my bad.
I would have wanted the wheel to be called. OMG, Wellstring gameplay. I have no special.
Yeah, the one time I didn't think you'd cry.
I want to cancel this. Did I cancel this? Yes, I remember this clip. Did I just get 5? Wait. I got all 5 of the things. I stayed on the ground to try to lure the flopper. I think it worked. Yeah. I think I should have shot at the stick. Maybe. Maybe not.
No, I heard it. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Oh my god. That's definitely.
No 2 scarfers in the basket. I shouldn't have doubled there, so as soon as the booyah was used, should have looked for eggs. Oh, I dropped to get eggs. I should have gone far eggs. Look for far eggs. Why am I playing like a host? Ah, there's too many eggs anyway. That was 80? I don't know. Maybe that was the right decision. Let's skip. I want to see some good games. HLM. Yes. Here's an HLM game.
We have on strike.
I have crab. By the way, I'm probably gonna go till the hour, maybe. We'll see how I feel. Come on, give the ship. Give
Rush!
the ship.
Rush! You're welcome!
Oh my god, it's Rush.
Simply get wrecked.
About to switch. Left.
I thought it was right.
About to
Oh, I see. No, I just always guess it's gonna be right.
mid. About to switch. Right.
You killing the goldies there too?
No,
There are no goldies.
Mid.
I think a snatcher replaced one.
That was unfortunate. So, if you guys aren't aware, probably everyone here is aware, maybe. But I'm going to repeat it for the people who might be watching later. If you kill a snatcher at the exact moment a goldie is supposed to spawn, that goldie disappears. It's just gone. And it has to do with replacement, boss replacement or something. Actually, I don't know how it works. But ideally, you want as few eggs on the ground as possible. Don't spawn the snatchers and then hope for the best. Because I don't know if you heard in VC, but I said, "Are you killing the goldies over there?" Because there hadn't been a goldie in a while. And it was probably because one of the goldies just disappeared.
I stopped shooting. Like, oh, there should be goldies soon, right?
Left.
I'm dead.
Oh god.
Yeah, I should have been
About
more
to
prepared there.
switch. Right. Rupture!
Okay, this time I can do
Switch. Mid.
almost saved me.
Right. 28 Smith. Switch. Mid. Oh my god, I am sorry. Run there. Switch. Sorry, friend.
I should probably have stopped shooting as soon as the inkjet was popped. Or at least a little bit after the inkjet was popped.
Score is next. Run there.
To collect eggs.
Switch. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the score is
Die,
pretty
Jay.
low for High Tide Rush with this comp.
That's crazy.
Few too many deaths.
Oh. Run. Strike.
Alright, here's our 90 grill.
Oh. Why is it always
Going
on the
mid,
right?
it's going mid, going mid.
Oh my god, I misread it. Okay, it's over.
Sorry.
It's my fault. I thought it was coming from the other side.
It's coming from mid, but it's gonna go right because I'm here.
Okay, there's one coming from mid, so I'm just gonna ignore that one.
Okay, okay. Honestly, I know it took a while for me to say my thoughts on that. Honestly, I think if the griller spawns from right, you're kind of screwed. I don't know. Maybe there's a positioning you can make, but in a real game, you don't know it's griller. And yeah, it can be tough when the griller comes from right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was close.
But I'll miss my shots. Oh, another thing.
Been bow every single time.
Yes.
Oh no, what the heck? I think I should have used bombs to help kill the griller a little bit faster. Maybe I should have crabbed this. Yeah. I wonder if that's true.
Frankly, I don't know what would be better. I actually just shred them.
Me. Oh, I don't want to die. Hey, I got two of them. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Last minute deaths were bad. You might want to lure away.
I have to wing eggs.
Oh, I did it from a bad spot. Oh. Run through.
Yeah, I think I should have crabbed instead of the strike.
I need to like.
Or maybe we both should have been
Middle of the path.
used at different points in the wave.
It's so easy to stun the griller with the Wellstring, and also chew through it. I don't think there's really another weapon that can do both as well.
Did I cancel this? No, I didn't get it. The drizzler made. The eggs after. Unfortunately, I was too slow and installed the drizzler. It's very important though to get those eggs.
Oh, there's a flopper in my back. Far left snatch. That's crazy. That's crazy. What? I turned the shit. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
So I thought for a second about going for those eggs, but I was like, nah. The snatchers will get a few. Actually, I wasn't a fan of me doing that there. I literally said that don't paint floppers unless you plan on killing them there. I guess I did plan on killing it there. Is what it is. I probably should not have wasted the time doing that.
Asshole. Oh, sorry. I'll do left. We do share the same self, brother. I hope there's not a stinger in mid. That's crazy.
I love the Moz killing.
Oh yeah, loyalty. That's crazy.
I know.
What'd you die to?
I really wish I could have used it on griller, but nothing was gonna fix the case at the start.
Oh, what did you die to just now? literally nothing on my screen.
I took your egg, sorry.
No, I didn't have ink for the first throw.
Yeah, but
I want to
will,
find a
so
high
I thought you-
tide. There, I definitely can't. Is a high tide?
leaving it to me.
No. Where are the high tides at? Oh my god, this is on stream. Time to VOD review my Anarchy gameplay. Is high tide? No. Well, if you turn the... Is this high tide? Oh, it was. There's a decent score too. I'll look at this one.
That's crazy. I almost threw a bomb, I had to stop myself. That's crazy. Nice way. One reef sliding.
One strike.
I was not.
I am happy about that one.
How
did that
jump so
far away? Oh my god.
That just was tough to get
Yeah,
though.
all the slots are occupied, so I guess it goes fast. I didn't think it would. I never really see situations like this. That's crazy. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to throw a bomb into the water, but I did. Oh, sorry, it's facing the wall. Don't kill me, babies, please.
Inkbrush was used. Yeah, I definitely wanted to use a special there when the flyfish spawned. Cool Moz dodge. Strike.
Please grab this dude.
So, I don't know if you heard that, but I like calling my special a couple seconds before I want to use it. Especially strike, because it takes like a little bit to, you know, because you're vulnerable while you're using it. Sometimes you want to get into a safe position, but you know you want to use it beforehand. So here I make the decision to use it and say it, but I want to crush this first, so I'm safe. Yeah, I like that. That was good. Coming down to let the flopper come down, and then going back up immediately. Yep. Also kiting lessers. That's cool too. Yeah, I liked that game.
No special.
That was pretty good. Maybe I should move on. Should I move on? Nah, let's do one more high tide. I want to look at high tide. Is this high tide again? Oh, it is. Why is the audio suddenly gone? Did I do something? Huh?
Optimize.
Oh, well, I guess.
No danger. I think I'll be you behind. Fuck? Where's the ring? Oh, I just got one. Fuck? Where's the ring? Trying to get him off back. Top left, fighters.
Yeah, there's a couple fighters. That was a little bit of sloppy mechanics, but maybe I should have had help too. So now Inkjet is used.
Thank you, brother. No, please.
Once the low on it, but
Sloppy mechanics.
top left is
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.
I think you're right.
The fake lid.
Two scrappers, two scrappers.
Gotta be wary of that. I'm referring, by the way, if you don't understand that, I'm referring to the lid that does not crush down. You expect it to kill the car and Lesser's there, but it stops on the top ledge instead.
Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
Oh, now I have audio. That was
Nice
weird.
for talking about the deep.
I'm dead.
No. I'm sorry, I'm shooting right.
Oh,
Yeah, I needed to not assume that the lid was a real one. Unlucky. Okay, now I'm going to go to a different map. I thought I might as well switch up the maps a little bit. So here's the next one. Still me. I wanted to look at this game. This is I posted a screenshot on Twitter. This is not the game I was talking about. Or even the session. This one, thank you. Alright, let's look at this day-only game and see where I could have gone better. That was close. So I see the stinger, but I'm not the one that's gonna go for it. And the wiper went for it. I'm the host in this lobby, which I guess matters a little bit. Maybe I should have gone for far eggs instead of getting basket eggs, but maybe it was fine. Oh, what? That was bad death. Yeah, I shouldn't have died there. I'm waiting for last spawn here, by the way. And it is not here. Last spawn, if you did not know, happens at 28 seconds. And at HLM, it is in its own direction. So one boss spawns at 28 seconds from a spawn direction that was different than what spawned at 29 seconds. Quite annoying. This is at HLM, by the way, that's true. I think the aggroing is fine. Ah, the death early in the wave, though. Man. That was not good. I shouldn't have grabbed that egg. I wanted to get one of the stinger eggs instead. Mistake. Stupid. I decided to let Bic just get eggs. Kill the eel so that it doesn't bother him. And kill that drizzler because I don't want to deal with it. Even though it's not optimized. Sometimes on Bay you just gotta make sacrifices. So, okay. if for everyone that was here earlier in the stream, first of all, let me, as a little interjection, I want to explain why I did that. So, if you did not know, floppers have 1200 HP. I'm just going to explain this for everyone that's watching, even if you know this already. They have 1200 HP. Some weapons can destroy all that HP, but this is the same as a big shot. When it's armored, its armor is 900. And its unarmored form, it is 300 HP. However, in its armored form, you can deal 100 damage to its unarmored. So let me explain what that means. If you do 100 damage and make it 1100 HP, now when it's unarmored, it's 200. And sometimes that's important. In this case, there's a weapon that does 200 damage. Actually, there's two weapons that do 200 damage. REEF-LUX and Splat Roller. And it's very useful for them if you can deal that extra 100 damage early and make sure that it's a one-shot. Saves an extra swing or an extra charge shot. It's not worth doing all the damage though. A lot of the time anyway. Unless you have a super high DPS rotation. Quick explanation on why I did that. So I'm dealing 100 damage here to the flopper. I'm not painting it. I wasted some shots, but I'm not painting it. Deal a little bit of damage and make sure that it has 200 HP when it's unarmored. And then here, you'll notice I waited. So I said earlier, if you're the one behind, you should wait to see if the person in front bombs one of the sides. In this case, we're kind of on top of each other, but I decided to wait and make sure Chris was throwing to the left so I could throw right and we could make sure that Flyfish was not cycling. Very important. So the roller dies and there's big shots. I'm the host here with heavy splatling. I don't want to go to big shots, but I can help. So try to look there, try to take a car. In that case, the car was stunned, so. But still, it's very helpful to do what you can, even if you're the person at basket. It's often why the long range is better at basket, because you can tag scrappers from far away. Could have been a little bit better egg running. Alright, this is the wave I'm happy about. Watch my ink jets, they're so good. By the way, this session was without VC. Oh yeah, another important thing on Bay, if you see that the snatchers are basket left, that means they optimize pretty much everything. When do I see it? I haven't seen it yet. Now I see it. So this snatcher, very important. Now that I know that, I make very different decisions because of it. Basically kill everything, including this Moaz. I let the scrappers be taken back though. I think it's worth it for one person to do that. 2 people did it, that's fine. Alright, it's not as good as I remembered it being, but it was used for a good purpose. This eel is lured a little bit weirdly. I know it's not me, but I probably would have taken it maybe a little bit further. Honestly, I'm not that good at eel luring, but maybe like this way a little bit more. This ink color is hard, or this arrow color is hard to see. Maybe this way a little bit more. I don't know. Does it end up poorly? Let's see. Yeah, it was bad. Someone died. So, very important here, don't kill these steelheads because they're snatchers. There's not a lot of snatchers, but that 3 eggs matters. And I make the decision not to kill the steelheads. That was very nice. Yay! Good base score. Alright, I think I am tired and done. You guys probably are too. Thanks for watching. You've been watching for a while. Appreciate the support. There are links in the description if you would like to submit your gameplay to be reviewed. And hopefully I can do this, you know, again. Mostly busy with actually playing, but I think it's nice. It would be nice if I could. Alright. Oh, right, I was gonna say, if you have any feedback for how I did this, any feedback as far as you can give me criticism, you can give me suggestions on what to do better next time, please feel free. You can even DM me if you want. My Twitter link's in the description. Yeah, appreciate any and all feedback. Hopefully I can make this better and make sure that latency thing is turned lower. Or I don't know, make sure. I'll test it anyway. See if that helps me be able to answer questions in closer to real time. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.